Welcome everyone to a review, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing these three iPhone cases. So a company out there called Totallee, T-O-T-A-L-L-E-E, contacted me. They asked me to review some of their iPhone cases. I said sure, why not? I'm always on the lookout for better iPhone cases, and I wanted to see how slim these were. So they were saying that these were very slim, which they are. And this is not sponsored by them. They asked me to review them, and this would be my honest opinion on these products. I want to talk to you a little bit about the company. They were a startup based out in South Pasadena. They started around 2013. They wanted to make thin, affordable, and protective iPhone cases, and that's what they did with these three here. So let's go ahead and get into the actual review of these three products. First, before I do that, I want to talk to you about the packaging that came in. They came in these actually very nicely boxes. I like the packaging on this. It's very sleek and very cool. And when opening it up, it comes with, at least for me, it came with a card that gave you their website. And if you want to follow them on Instagram at Totallee Cases, I'll post there, you guys, for inspiration and weekly giveaway. So if you want to maybe see what they have, definitely check them out on Instagram right here. So, and one thing they did with, I'm sure with everything, but they come with their business card that actually has, it was carefully packed and inspected by whoever this is. So Totallee, if you're watching this, whoever did this, thank you for inspecting and packaging my product with care. So when you open the box, it also has the, at least for mine, it came in these little pouches. Now, I don't understand this pouch because it's a Ziploc pouch here, but under the Ziploc you can actually tear it, which I don't know why you need two ways to open this. Totally, maybe if you want to maybe either have the Ziploc here or just have it to tear. But I don't know, they have two, but I just use the Ziploc because I like the bags. And you always find uses for more bags. So the way this review is going to work is I'm going to show you guys each of the cases. I'm going to place it on my phone so you can actually see what it looks like on a phone. I'm using my iPhone 6 for this, so you guys can get an idea what it'll look like on your phone. So the first one's going to be, we're going to talk about, is the bigger of the one, which is the Doberman. This is at 0.06 inches. It's more of more protection. It's definitely a little more rubbery. So it's definitely designed for people for a little more activewear that may be afraid of dropping the phone. This actually will give you a little better protection than some of the other ones that they do on. So let's go ahead and slide it on. These are actually a lot easier to put on than some cases that I think are just a pain. It just snaps on like this. Like that. So that's what it looks like. And I'll probably do a overhead view of each of these so you guys get a better idea what these look like on a phone. Now, with the Doberman, this one is not my favorite. It does offer more protection, but honestly, some of the buttons are just a little hard to actually press. Especially the power button here, which I feel like I have to think about actually me pressing it to see if it is on. Another thing is the volume buttons here are also a little tough, but one thing is the actual silencer, which I use a lot. This one is even tougher to get. I actually am glad I have fingernails right now, or I wouldn't be able to get to this. And also the connector down here is okay. The opening for the connector, that is, it allows for the normal iPhone lightning cable to be connected to it. The only thing is, if you have like a generic one or off-brand one, it's kind of a pain to actually get to it. I know the one at work, I can't fit it in there. So this one's not my favorite, but if you want more protection, definitely get the Doberman. This one's $19 on their website. Actually, all their cases are $19. That is the Doberman. The next one we're going to talk about is the Spy. Now this one clocks in at 0.04 inches and it's transparent. I mean, with the fingernails, but when I first got it, it was very transparent. It's designed for people that want to show off the iPhone, which I do like the iPhone look. But if they want a little more extra grip, this is what this allows. And also still be able to show off the iPhone's cool design on the back. So let's go ahead and put this on. Again, this one's another one that's pretty easy to get on. No effort, it's on. This one, I think, has a little better of the openings a little better. The opening here is a little more wider, so you can actually fit the normal iPhone charger lightning cable, or you can have an off-brand one that will probably fit this one. I know the one at work does. The buttons on the side here are a little more easier to press. I feel like I'm actually hitting it. And the vibrator here, the vibrating button here is easier to get to as well. So that is the Spy, clocking it at 0.04 inches. And again, like I said, these are very easy to get off. The next case is the Scarf. This one is their thinnest, ultra thin case. It's at 0.02 inches. So this one's very thin. It has a little extra grip for some people that don't really like cases. You can actually get this one. Again, these are all $19. This one, I want to talk about this one in 1 second after I show you guys how to put it on. Show you guys putting it on. So there, that even simpler. These buttons are even easier to get to because these are actually open, and so is bottom's open too, and as well as that. This one I thought I would hate the most, but yet this one is my favorite. It doesn't offer that much grippiness. It's still kind of slippery. It's still grippier than actually having the iPhone case, but it still feels a little slippery in my hand. This one definitely I like the most because it is very thin. And with all these cases, they do, I think, what the iPhone case should do is it keeps this camera here from being protruded, so it doesn't wobble, which annoys me more than you think. So the Scarf actually is my favorite of the three. So yep. Again, super easy off. Oh, another thing with the Scarf that I want to say, it feels like, since this one's a little more of a plastic, not as rubbery as the other ones, it feels like this one is going to break easier, which it probably won't, but it just feels like it will break. And, oop, I forgot to mention, because all this, the opening here, the case, it feels like it'll catch. I mean, you guys can maybe hear it. It just feels like it'll catch easy and maybe rip there. That's just my 2 cents on this. Again, this one is my favorite. If I didn't have to have the iPhone case I use now because of work where I have a bunch of cards in it, I would probably definitely get one of these cases. Now, which one would I get? It'll be a toss-up between the Scarf and the Spy, just because I feel like I can easier get to the buttons on the phone, and these feel a little more, I guess, natural than I think the Doberman. The Doberman is definitely a little more protected, but again, the buttons are a little pain to get to. So that's my 2 cents of the Totallee iPhone cases. Again, I'll post a link down below where you can pick them up if you do want to pick them up. It does say where you heard about these. Please don't forget to mention me. Just give me a little extra. I would like to thank Totallee Cases for sending me 3 other cases to review. Thank you guys. It was fun reviewing them. It was fun having a new case every day. So thank you guys so much. If you guys want to check them out, if you want to purchase them, check out TotalleeCases.com. I'll post a link down below where you can buy them. Like I said, they're $19. They're not that expensive. So if you're looking for a new case, so if you want something thin, check them out. Again, the link will be down below. Thanks again. Hope you guys did enjoy the review of these Totallee iPhone cases. If you guys want to pick them up, like I said, there'll be a link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button down below. Also, you can follow me on my Twitter and Instagram page where I post everything there. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.